Today I'm going to explain the probability distribution chapter. This is for paper 2. Okay, let's have a look on the question. Okay, let's see. Okay, the mass of the mango from an Oscart have a normal distribution with a mean of 300 gram and a standard deviation of 80 gram. Okay, when you see this kind of question, first thing what you need to do is, okay, you let x will equal to the mass of mango, because later we have to use the x and change it to z. So therefore, you will see that normally he will give us some information, which is mean is 300, and then the standard deviation is 80. Okay, so I just write down the information here. Okay, and then, okay, so you have to know what is the purpose he gives you means and standard deviation. This is mean, this is standard deviation. Okay, the purpose he gives you this one is just because the formula z is equal to x minus mean divided by standard deviation. Okay, you must be careful about the standard deviation, because sometimes the question will not give you standard deviation, he will straight away give you variance. So you have to know, if he gives you the variance, you have to square root the variance in order to get standard deviation. Let's say he gives you the variance is 25, means standard deviation is 5. Okay, means square root the 25. Okay, and then, okay, let's have a look on the part A. Okay, part A is find the probability that a mango chosen random from this all cards have the mass more than 168 gram. Okay, what he want to find? He want to find the probability. I write P. Okay, and then the mango will have the mass more than 180. Okay, I already let x equal to mass of the mango, so he want the mass of mango is more than 168 gram. Okay, this is what the part A want to find. So you know, in this chapter, if you got x, you can never find the table using the x value, because the maximum here you will see 3.9 only. So here is 168. You know, you definitely cannot find the standard normal distribution table using the x value. So what we should do is we apply in this formula into here, then we can get the z value. Okay, so what I do is I apply in, so therefore probability for z will be bigger than this is x value. Okay, so we will get 168. Okay, this is x minus mean. Minus mean is given 300, divided by standard deviation is given divided by 80. Then when I solve here, then I can get the z value. So okay, you know, safe play, I continue here. Okay, so I just press the calculator. Okay, 168 minus 300 and then divided by 80. I will get negative 1.65, bigger than negative 1.65. Okay, okay. Until this step, when you got bigger and then you got negative, means you have to be careful. So what can make you do this kind of question correctly? You better scratch out the graph before you do. Okay, so I scratch the graph quickly. Okay, I draw a bell-shaped diagram, and this is 0. Okay, imagine okay, this is negative value, so I roughly draw a line at negative side. This here is negative side. Okay, here will be negative side, so I draw a line here. Okay, assume this one is negative 1.65. Okay, negative 1.65 here. Okay, when z will got bigger, bigger means go this way. Go this way means the probability I will got is more than 0.5, because I say half is equal to 0.5. He from negative 1.65 go until here, is answer is of course more than 0.5. If more than 0.5, you cannot find it from the table. So what you need to do is, I say the total probability is equal to 1. So you have to use 1 to minus this one. Then, yeah, you have to use 1 to minus the small part here. Then you can get the major shape region here. So you have to use 1 to minus the green color one. Okay, use 1 to minus the green color one. Then you can got the brown color one. Okay, so what I can do is, okay, this one, okay, green color one is called what in here? Okay, this one is called probability. This is negative 1.65. So this here means smaller, means you will go here, go this direction, go this direction. Okay, got it? So I use 1 minus this one, then I can got here. So I use 1 minus for probability. Z will be smaller than negative 1.65. Okay, then in order to got the answer correctly, I say when you got smaller and you got negative, you can always change it to bigger, and then the negative symbol will be missing. So it's equal to 1 minus probability. Z is bigger than 1.65. Okay, and then, okay, when Z is bigger than 1.65, you got the bigger symbol, you can straight away find the table. Then I start to find 1.65. Okay, remember 1.65. So we find from here 1.6. Okay, this is 1.6, and then we have to find 5. Where is 5? So 5 will be here. Okay, so this is the symbol. You see 5 here. So you go down. You see 1.6 here. So 1.65, you got 0.0495. 0.045495. So therefore, we got 1 minus 0.0495. Then I can got the answer by press the calculator. I think you got 0.9 something. So 1 minus 0.0495. I got 0.9505. Okay, for the part A, must be careful because when you got the negative, symbol, and then some more the question asked is bigger, means Z is bigger than negative symbol. You better draw out this bell-shaped diagram. Okay, because after you draw out this one, you draw you randomly draw a straight line at negative side, and then because it's bigger, you know actually it's moving this side. So you can easily get the idea. You have to use 1 to minus the green color one, then only you can get the whole thing. Because this one already more than 0.5, you cannot find it on the table. Okay, got it? If you got it, then go to part B. Okay, let's have a look on the part B. He said a random sample of 500 mangoes is chosen. Okay, means he randomly picked the 500 mango. Okay, calculate the number of mango from his sample that has the mass more than 168 grams. Okay, so you have to know, actually they are the same, more than 168 grams. This one also more than 168 grams. So now he asks you calculate the number of the mango. He wants to know how many mango here from the 500 got the mass more than 168. Because just now we just got this answer 0.9505. This is the probability to get the mango mass is more than 168 grams. So for the part 1 it's very simple. You just use 500 multiple the probability, then you can calculate out how many mango have the mass more than 168 grams. Just use the probability multiple the total mango here. So is that simple? So okay, I take a new paper. So for the first B, so we got the mango is 500. Okay, and then we got the probability for mango have the mass more than 168 grams is 0.9505. Okay, this one I got it here. Okay, 9505, the 500 I got it here. Okay, all the information is here. So then you just press the calculator. 0.9505 multiple 500. You got 475.25. Okay, for this one, okay, you can roughly write the closest number, which is 475. Okay, so we got 475. Mango have the mass more than 168 grams. So maybe you can write a mangoes here. Okay, for the part 2. Okay, for the part 2 here, he said, given that 435 mangoes from this sample have the mass of more than m gram, find the values of m. Means what? Means actually from here, he says that, say the probability for mango, mass of mango is more than m gram. You will have 435. Means you have 435 mango have this probability. But then when you write out this equation, you know something wrong, because probability cannot get more than 1. This one already 400 something, so you definitely know the probability value is somewhere wrong here, because this one is related to the part B. Part B here, he said a random sample of 500 mango. So actually this 435 mango is out of 500. Okay, that means if after you press the calculator, you can get 0.9 something or 0.8 something here, then this is the valid value for probability, because probability value cannot more than 1. Okay, because you write a P here means it's a probability. So now you want to find M. Okay, you want to find M, remember this is X value. You always need to change to Z value. Okay, so I press for here first. So 435 divided by 500, we got 0.87. Means what? For probability X more than M, I will got 0.87. So what I need to do is, I need to change to Z first in order to use the table. So I change to Z. When X change to Z, you write a Z here, X now change to Z. So what happened to the beside number is X minus mean. What is the mean just now? From the question is given, the mean is 300, standard deviation is 80. Minus 300 divided by 80, we will got 0.87. Okay, I just change the X to the Z value. So when you change Z to X, the first alphabet you just change, the behind one you make sure you apply in the formula, because this is X value. X minus mean divided by standard deviation. Then you can change to Z already, then now you can start to draw. Okay, this one you must be careful also, because what? The 0.87 is the value more than 0.5. More than 0.5, then you better draw out the bell-shaped diagram. If not, you will easily got it wrong. Okay, I draw out the bell-shaped diagram. I write 0 here. Okay, when Z go this side, because it's bigger, what? Bigger means actually go this side. Okay, mean when Z go this side, he more than 0.5 means actually I know the value will add negative. Because if the value at positive, you go this way, impossible to get the value more than 0.5. Because more than 0.5, you got 0.87 here, means the Z value is somewhere at negative already. So therefore, I know the whole thing will be here. M minus 300 divided by 80 is the Z value for this line. Okay? It's a Z value for this line. Therefore, all the shared region here is 0.87. Same thing, you got more than 0.5, you cannot find it from the table. So what you need to do is, you have to minus out the green color region. Okay, means you have to minus the green color region. So what you can do is, you use 1 to minus this one, then you can got 0.87. So what I got the idea is, when 1 minus the probability for Z is, green color one means smaller. And then this one here, you have a negative. Okay, and then put a bracket M minus 300 divided by 80, then I can get 0.87. Okay, then I can get 0.87. Okay, so this one you have to understand. So when I use 1 minus the green color one, means z is smaller than this value, then I can get 0.87. Okay, understood? Okay, if okay already, then we solve this equation. This one got negative, so I move here, and then this one I move here. Okay, so I rewrite the equation. So P, okay, now Z, when I say negative, you got smaller symbol, you can change to bigger, and then the negative will be missing. So it's M minus 300 divided by 80, then we can got, okay, this one move here will be minus, so it's 1 minus 0.87. I just rearrange the equation. Okay, actually this one have to move here, and then this one have to move here. But then I take the value here to put here, and then I take the value here to put here. It's the same thing. Okay, if you understand about equation, this one should be no problem for you. Okay, so now, okay, what value we got is 0.13. Okay, we got the value for 0.13. So what you need to do is, okay, this is not the Z value, this is the probability value. Means what? Means the green color here is 0.13. So if this is probability value, make sure you find the table. You have to find inside here. You don't straight away find 0.13 from here. This is for Z value. This line is for Z value. Probability value is inside here. Means the content of the table. Okay, so therefore we find 0.13. Okay, 0.13, 0.15, 0.13 is somewhere here. Okay, obviously it's this one, 0.1314. Do you see that? And then we minus 14. Okay, so this one is called it 1.127. 1.127. Okay, so that means what? Means what? Means when probability Z will be bigger than 1.127, I will got 0.13 from the table we find just now. Then you can compare this one with this one. Okay, you can compare this one to this one. But then after that you solve already, you have to make sure you put back the negative value for M, because M actually at negative area. So but then we solve first, so we compare this one. So M minus 300 over 80 will equal to 1.127. Then we solve this one. We use 1.127 multiple 80 and then plus 300. Okay? Okay. Okay. Or you can straight away add the negative value here. You can straight away add the negative value here. Yes, because actually this one you got, okay, you got the negative value. Okay, because actually this one you will have a negative. Okay, so let's put the negative at the place of, okay, that means actually this one here, what you got here, okay, let me explain a bit, if not you will be very confused. Means actually this line here is negative 1.127. Okay, so therefore here you should got, okay, you should got this one is also got the negative. Okay, because actually from here, okay, if Z is bigger than negative 1.127, then only you will got 0.87. Okay, but then we use the 0.13 just to help us to find out this line. But then this got no negative, means actually 1.127 is here. So actually from the example here, what message we got is, if this is bell-shaped diagram, this is 0, so we got this area 0.13, and then this one is 1.127. Okay, but then the real value for this one you got a negative, so I have to use the real value to solve it. So this one you have to make sure you add a negative, because you will easily make the mistake for this one. So make sure, okay, now I solve it. Negative 1.127 multiple 80 and then plus 300. So I press negative 1.127 multiple 80 and then I plus 300. Then I will got 209.84. Okay, I say m is x value. Therefore, x value means what? Means from this example, what message you got is, okay, you want to find the mango which have the mass is more than like 210 gram here. You only have 435 mango out of 500. Okay, this is the meaning for m. Because you want to find 435 mango have the mass more than m gram, right? So more than 209 gram. Okay, so this is value for m. So in this example, you really need to understand why you need to put a negative here. Okay, if you didn't put a negative, means actually it's here. This is not the question want to find. This is just help us to find out this line. Because 0.87 we cannot find from table, so we use this one to solve it. Okay, after we solve it already, then we can got this one. Okay, then before you like compare these two, you better add a negative value for it. Okay, that mean what? That mean maybe, okay, I write one more step, make you to understand. Okay, that mean, okay. Okay, that means from here, okay, from here also means the probability. Okay, this is what they want. So when z is bigger than negative 1.127, I will got 0.87. Okay, then you compare this one with this one is more accurate, rather than you compare this one 0.131. Okay, you compare these two. So do you see? This one will equal to this one. Therefore, m minus 300 divide 80 will equal to negative 1.127. Because now here you got the probability is 0.87, so you should compare back to this one. Okay, the way all the steps you do here actually is just help you to find the line here. So actually you find out the line for here only. So you have to remember to add a negative for it. Then you solve it, you can get m is equal to 209.84. Okay, I hope this video can give you some idea how to solve this question. Actually, this probability distribution question is not really hard, but then you need to understand the diagram very well. Okay, if you still cannot understand why more than 0.87 you got negative value here, or you still cannot understand, like our first question is why he says this one bigger than negative 1.65, you will got you should use 1 minus the whole thing. Then you can go and search my actually I record another 2 video is for probability distribution. 1 and 2 is very basic. Okay, I hope that 2 video can give you more idea on the bell-shaped diagram. Okay, this is one of the past year question of probability distribution. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.